Hello, Leopard fans. Welcome back to Inside the Huddle. I'm Mike Joseph for the Lafayette Sports Network and GoLeopards.com. Lafayette makes their second trip up to New England this weekend. They're going to play the Holy Cross Crusaders, 1 o'clock. Let me talk a little bit about Holy Cross's rugby punt. I'm sure you've seen this on TV with a lot of college teams going to a moving punter, trying to get a better trajectory and a better coverage team down the field. Let's talk about it right now. The basic punt that you see lined up most of the time is what we call a shield punt. You have everybody with about 2-yard splits. You have a big, strong wall back here with linebackers and linemen that protect the punter. Well, you're not going to see that from Holy Cross. What you're going to see from them and their kicker, McCumber, is basically 2 wide receivers basically on both sides. Now, who's eligible and who's not? The only eligible receiver is the end man on the line of scrimmage, but you really have to cover them up, and what this does is really create a spread punt. When the ball snapped to the punter, he'll take a few steps to his right or to his left. The wall will slide with him, and then the trajectory really can be going down the field. There's some advantages to this. You get better coverage. You get quicker releases. Remember, in college football, you do not have to wait for the ball to be punted. In the pros, you have to wait for that thud, then everybody can go downfield. But in college football, you can send everybody as quickly as you want. So better coverage. The possibility of a fake is there. The punter is approaching the line of scrimmage. Once he crosses that 5-yard tackle box, he's a live punter, so he can be hit. So if he kicks the ball outside the 5 and you make contact, one disadvantage is the fact that you can hit the punter. So again, possible fake for him running, the defense has to be aware of that. And lastly, the trajectory of the kick. Lots of times you'll see a low kick. You won't see as high a trajectory. You'll see maybe a line drive that rolls. Very difficult for the punt returner to return a kick like that. Well, what are the disadvantages? One disadvantage is there's a lot of space in here, a lot of area for people to rush. 2 weeks ago at Harvard, Holy Cross had a punt blocked and almost had another one blocked. Punter at risk. We talked about him. Once he gets outside that 5-yard tackle box, he's a live guy, not used to carrying the ball very much, so that could be a disadvantage. And then lastly, we talked about not a ball carrier, so the ball may slip out of his hands. He may run the football. He may fumble the football. So advantages and disadvantages. McCumber is second in the league, 41-yard average. They're doing something right. Lafayette's got to be ready for the rugby-style punt. We'll see you this weekend up at Holy Cross.